Hey, Assalamu alaikum everyone. So welcome back to the Bitcoin update today. Bitcoin is the one that is making trouble all the time. It's the most spoiled kid in the house. And I do remember recalling in yesterday's video when we talked about a 52,000 potential. We've seen Bitcoin dropping big time before halving. Now, the word is before halving, okay? Before halving. Today's halving. So question arises now, is Bitcoin even going to fall at all? Because in history, Bitcoin dropped before halving 30% and this and that. You had your chance yesterday to make it to $52,000 and you blew it, which is a good thing, by the way. We don't want to see Bitcoin dropping anyways. So is Bitcoin not interested to go down because Bitcoin has made a fake out? So here's the fake out, right? You have Bitcoin here that was losing the trend line, and all of a sudden you kind of did not go to the downside. So I'm going to show you all the possible support and resistance here. So for the first time, you touched it here, you moved up, you had a wick, you moved up, another touch with a wick, you moved up, another touch, moved up. Now you broke to the downside for the first time, and here is your fake out, okay? Textbook fake out. So what you did, you lose the support, you came up, you got a little bit rejected. It seems like this was when you were trying to go back down, okay? This was when it seems as if Bitcoin was ready to drop down to 52,000. Finally, people were getting excited, open up short position. They were getting way too bearish. And all of a sudden, see you later, okay? Bitcoin now has a pattern, and this pattern is breaking in a good way to continue to move up. So you're looking for Bitcoin at the moment with a little bit of a break right there. And you can actually say that on the 1 hour time frame, if Bitcoin maintains what it's doing right now, then you have big chances of moving back up to 69,471. And that's another push of nearly, we're talking about 7% to the upside. So this is a good thing, I guess. It is a good thing. What about the EMAs? So the EMAs, it looks like Bitcoin probably can do one more thing. And well, I want to talk about the EMAs. Why not? Now, notice how Bitcoin since this past few months, I want to analyze the EMA. So ever since January 2023, when we started to move from 16,000 all the way to the upside, I have noticed that Bitcoin always faked out under the EMA. It always faked out below the EMA. So you went below the EMA and you always made it back to the upside. You faked out under the EMA, you made it back again. You faked under the EMA again, and then you made it back up. So bear crosses were never ever given a chance to happen. Unlike the way we saw a bear cross here, Bitcoin going under the EMAs and staying under the EMA, that's not the case anymore. You went under the EMA, you faked it out. Under the EMA, you faked it out. Another one under the EMAs, you faked it out. Even here, you went under the EMA, you faked it out. And this really looks similar to what happened right over here, what happened right over here, what happened right over there, right over here as well, right over here. And this just looks the very same as what happened previously. So this could be the end of it. Maybe on the weekly, we can have more solid evidence about it. And on the weekly, yes, you still have solid evidence. Here you are. You are holding the 10 EMA like a boss. The last time you were doing the 10 EMA retest was right over here. So you made the EMA crossover, bullish crossover on the weekly. You pushed up, you came down, hold the 10, and then you moved up. You're pushing back up again. You're coming down. You're holding the 10. You have 2 more days to close the candle. And let's say if you close the candle in the next 2 days like this, then what is this? What are you holding here? What's the candle you're looking right now? This candle is probably a pin bar. So pin bar is a doji. We know dojis are decisive to move to the upside. So when you have a doji like that, you may see Bitcoin next week coming up to maybe 69, 70,000 and then continue its rally again and start to make its journey to 100K, 90K and stuff like that. And I think if you hold it here, if you hold it here, it's time for Bitcoin to probably push to $115,000 before we don't see another basically big drop, maybe back down to 80Ks or 93Ks and stuff like that. So Bitcoin, all in all, again, is probably getting back into the game. Today's halving, and on the day of halving, Bitcoin is green. We're having a green candle, very solid. And you also have Bitcoin that is trying to push back up. So the next 2 or 3 days will really, really tell us what is going to happen. And if Bitcoin starts to do something like this one more time and takes out this here, then I think that's it. You pretty much have very good chances of kicking it all the way to 100K. And that's why the journey to 100K is mentioned in the title. And I will complete the quest that I've been talking about since last year in September. And once we reach 100K, man, oh man, I may push it up to even 200K. So that's all for the video. I'm still very positive. I'm absolutely positive in the market. Now, regardless of where you got 52 or not, I really don't care. I'm very bullish on the market anyways. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one.